a year later, no one sees the old homeless man as if he just disappeared. One night the same young lady that walks the streets is raped, beaten, and left for dead in an alley. Blood is pouring out of her like a sprinkler that's set on high from a knife wound. She looks up in pain. To her surprise, she sees the homeless old man. "Help me," she cries out. "What can I do to help you?" he said nervously. "The police are on their way, and here, take my coat to keep warm." As he wraps an old rug tight against her wound. "Don't worry, sweetheart, you're going to be all right. I'll stay here and comfort you until help arrives." With a strange look in her eye, barely able to speak, she whispers, "Don't I know you?" But the old man simply says, "Please, save your strength until help arrives." Coughing up blood, she said, "Why are you helping me?" As pain rips through her body. "Why not?" the homeless man said with a smile. He started talking to comfort her, hoping she would forget the pain. She said again with a puzzled look on her face as if to remember where she knew him. "You do look very familiar, don't I know you?" He smiled. "I don't know, I'm a simple man, homeless, out here on the streets begging for bread." As the old man continued to talk to the young lady, she began to wonder where she might have known the man. Thinking to herself, she realized that she had met many men throughout her life in the streets, so she dropped the matter. As they waited patiently for the police, another homeless man approached them. It was the businessman, but no suit and no Gucci shoes. He was dressed in rags, having a foul smell of urine, and was very drunk. He came over to them yelling, "I saw it." "Yep, I sure did." Stumbling over some empty beer bottles. "I saw everything," slurring and spitting as he spoke. "While I was in the dumpster, but I saw it." Pointing at the dumpster just across from them. "I was trying to sleep, I'll testify, but you know it'll cost you." The old homeless man said, "Why?" Trying to stand straight, the businessman said, "Well, why not?" Spitting and stumbling uncontrollably, he just took a seat in a puddle of water. "I used to be a well-known businessman about a year ago. Money was never a problem for me then. I made some bad investments, lost everything else in my divorce, and a few lawsuits took the rest. Everything was gone before I knew it. Ended up in the streets begging for bread." The old homeless man said, "Begging for bread?" With a sad look in his eye and shaking his head, the businessman said, "Yep, begging for bread." As he said it, something came over him. "Hey, don't I know you?" Scratching his head, he leaned his back against the building. The old man said to both of them, "You both know me. I was told to come here, to meet you and try to help you. Neither of you paid me any attention nor shown any compassion. Now, it was not when you both started going through the problems, but it was when you both thought you were on top of the world. You were going to go through them anyway, but I was sent here to comfort you. But because of pride, your hearts were unable to see me. Therefore, I was unable to help you. I was the homeless man sitting at a park bench 1 year ago today, 365 days from today, and I asked you both for money to get something to eat. Both of you replied, no, but it wasn't as sweet as that. You know that's a fact.